This is Phil Tocco, and you're watching the Agri-Food Safety Minute, the web series designed to get you one step closer to GAP certification every week. Every year, you orient your staff with regards to where the bathrooms are, where the break room is, where their eating areas are, as well as your general policies and procedures. The difference with regards to GAP is that in order to be GAP compliant, you need to specify exactly what you're teaching them. In most cases, what you're already teaching them is probably a good start. Putting together a standard operating procedure for a GAP manual with regards to worker training codifies exactly what you're going to teach them and how you plan on making sure that you have a record that they've been taught. There's really two parts of worker training with regards to your GAP manual. The first part is spelling out exactly what you're planning on training them on. You need to delineate each of the standard operating procedures as well as the policies with regards to glass, with regards to first aid, the signs of sickness, and what the individual farm workers should do when they do find themselves exhibiting the disease symptoms that are potentially hazardous to food safety. The second part is a record that the individual farm workers sign, basically stating that they were there and that they've been trained. This verification form has to include the things that they've been taught about or the policies that they've been taught about, and it has to include the information in whatever language they speak. So if they speak predominantly Spanish, there should be forms in Spanish offered to them. If they speak predominantly English, then it should be in English. You can find a guidance document with regards to writing a worker training SOP. As well, you can find sample employee compliance forms both in English and in Spanish in our show notes. Thanks again for joining us on the Agri-Food Safety Minute.